So we hit start recording. Hopefully my settings are good and this isn't weird because I'm going to be here for a while. Hi, welcome to another replay compilation video. I like these. I've seen some of them lately. They're pretty fun. I like them. We're just going to jump in. There's no particular theme. I'm just realizing I need to work through how many replays I have. I have too many replays. I need to actually fire through these more and get them out of there. So, today, we're going to start with a little something you probably heard of. Let's go ahead and load the replay. Okay, we're going to pause right here. Oh, God, this hand is really... The opposing hand's really atrocious for me. So, I'm sure people, if you're watching my videos and you care about Yu-Gi-Oh!, you've probably seen the Progression series by Simo and Nim and some others doing similar tricks. You know, and we've been playing around with a lot of sealed draft type stuff lately. You'll see probably a few of those over the next months because I don't make enough of these videos fast enough. I need to do it more. So we decided to start with a Legend of Blue Eyes draft, and I played, I think, a couple of games with me and Loth. This is at least one of them we're going to show. Yes, you weren't wrong. There was a 62 turn count here. Guys, Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon is really bad. It's an awful format. Most of the cards are bad. The exception is that there's a couple of really key ones, like I'm holding my Monster Reborn. Not that there's anything good to Reborn in it. Loth's holding a Raigeki, etc. So, basically, we're stuck with really dog-shit monsters, and you'll notice that he's on Goblin Secret Remedy and Metabat, and somehow this takes us 62 turns, while I've got Skull Red Bird and Witty Phantom. So, let's play through and see some moves. Let's see some starts. Yeah, we just normal Witty Phantom. We're not doing the actual progression style thing where you do Dueling Book, because I hate manual simulators. They're really a pain in the butt. Alright. So we stick the follow in on Skull Red Bird. It's still not enough to beat over Spirit of the Harp because defense points were king. But Green Phantom King is like a budget Spirit of the Harp because I couldn't. And the interesting thing is I don't know what the frick Loth thinks he's doing. Yeah, I tag it over the Aquamador. There's literally nothing happening. I can just let this play out. Nothing changes. I've attacked into 3 walls. Nothing has happened because none of us own any friggin' tribute monsters. Haha, I got him back, though. And now my board is full. He Raigekis my board so he can get an astonishing 1,200 in with Beaver Warrior. And now I'm just going to eat him. I probably should have Darkhold in main phase 2. So you'll notice, yeah, I'm on the equip spell strat because there are so many dogshit useless cards in Legend of Blue Eyes that there's absolutely no reason not to. I guess I'm waiting for a big push. I'll play Final Flame. I got a couple of those because this is a draft, remember, guys. Alright, and he's played Trihorn Dragon. Now I've got him. Because we're going to Dark Hole. We're going to Monster Reborn his Trihorn Dragon, which is a monster worth something. Loth, by the way, I believe pulled 2 of these. It's a secret rare. And this is only turn 25. And he's Capture Jarred us. And he can't do anything because there's nothing to be done. Welcome to old school Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. I'll play Gravedigger Ghoul. That's actually a decent card. Now we got a problem. But I'll play Final Flame. Burn it for 600. And I don't want to shit-talk Loth too much, but he's not, like, right now, being very big-brain about this. Like, he absolutely should flip the Hain, get his own Trihorn Dragon back, and start kicking my ass, but he doesn't. I don't know if it's because we play when he's not awake. There it goes. So, sacrifice 2 of my monsters to blow up his Hain with 2 prongs, so it's nobody has it. Not that he could have known that was what I was sitting on my back row. Yeah, I didn't get any trap holes, so I had to play 2 prongs. Ah, turnabout's fair play. Haha. God, I really should play... Well, no, he's got 2. I don't want to waste 2 fissures. Let me crash. And here I am holding Legendary Sword, Fissure, Raise Body Heat. Oh, I should have mentioned this earlier. Yeah, I got fucking trap hold. We're playing traditional format, so you can play 1 of banned cards. Not that I think I got a lot of. Yep, no, this is our strategy. This is just what life we're in. The fact that... There we go. Yeah, I was playing Armed Ninja. I think I pulled a couple in the pack. We'll throw a Fissure away so we don't have to discard a card. Anyway. Loth is boned by his own Dragon Capture Jar, which there's no way to get rid of, by the way. I don't think any of us are playing Remove Trap. Is Remove Trap even in this set? I don't even know. Legend of Blue Eyes sucks butts. But I'll use his Free Mountain to get my Skull Red Bird out. Like, seriously, why did this take me this many turns? Look at what this man is playing in his hand. It's awful. Alright, he does the hot swap on the Yami. Set Spirit of the Heart myself. I don't think I attacked because I've been burned by too many of his walls. Oof, my soldier got fissured. Clank! Because Succubus Knight is a knight, so she's a warrior. Clank, she has over 2k attack. Ow, I did that in the wrong order. I could have fissured that away, probably, but I don't know if that would help. Like, I'm seeing that I'm also making some misplays in this replay. It's 60 turns, though, so clearly we were just, like, friggin'... Yeah, I realized I could just blow up his board and win, finally. Holy shit, guys. How long did that take? How long did that take? That was 8 minutes of hell. So Legend of Blue Eyes White format sucks, and if we do actually do a progression series, I think we're just going to skip that step. It's bad. It's really bad. I think we'll skip straight to... Like, I'll let people steal for their staples. I'll probably let people draft... We're down to 5 cards each. I'll let people draft from the Legend of Blue Eyes set, and then immediately move on to... What's next? Metal Raiders? Yeah. Okay. So, got that out of the way. Let's go ahead and check out another replay involving Lothram. This involves Verin as well. This is Ancient Gears versus Toons. Let's go ahead and load that replay, me. Alright, so let's see. Let's follow Loth. Okay, so, we've done Toon Bookmark into Toon Kingdom. Now, what you're supposed to do, especially with a 60-card deck, Verin is playing this strat that Toon Kingdom makes him get rid of cards, so he wants too many cards. Oh, what did he lose? Oh, he lost a rollback in there and a Cyber Dragon. I say nay. He should have searched 3 Toon Bookmarks out of his deck and then did Toon Kingdom at the end. But anyway, I'm not playing. So let's keep going on. Terraforming. Gets Castle, gets Gear Town, so hold on. So Gear Castle gives you attack. Gear Town, some of that tribute, okay. Toon Mascots you get an equal level, but because of the power of... Ow. Toon DOG is a really good one. Wyvern lets him add. He's going to link into Ancient Gear Ballista. Toon Red Eyes can't summon, can't attack this turn. Alright, hold on, let's pause that for a second. What does Workshop do? Oh, adds from graveyard to hand, okay. So we just do a lot of cycling in and out. We're just playing the strats. Ooh. Okay, so hold on. We need to run that back. So Hunting Hound is just an archetype poly. Okay. And that was into Chaos Gear Giant. And I think that's going to be game over because Gear Giant is a very chufty boy. Yeah. He banishes so that he doesn't get him, but... Oh, okay. So he's not dead yet, but... And he sets a trap. He did get to shovel back the Gear Golem, but it's over. So yeah, there wasn't a lot of commentary to that one. That was just pretty fast. But Ancient Gear are pretty spicy if you can get them going. So are Toons, obviously. I just think that maybe Verin wasn't playing the most optimal setup for them. Because I've had some Toon decks go burr. Much like Lightsworn, you feel like you want a lot of cards because you're discarding. You don't actually. You want to end the game before you run out of cards. And if you run out of cards, well, you got to lose sometime. So, yeah. That can kind of hurt your draw power. And if Gears can get to Gear Giant, you're pretty fucked. He's a chufty lad. I don't know if there's a good way to get out of it. Okay, so let's load this replay, and I'll talk about it in it, rather than lurk on this screen. I know it's going to make my time codes difficult, but this requires some explaining. So this is me and Vespairr doing what I called the wall challenge. You can't have monsters with over 2k attack. It's just not allowed. You have to win the game without using a printed attack of 2k or higher. Super Heavy Samurai were banned for this because that is explicitly their thing. So I am using kind of a kit-bashed wall deck that I've got a couple of non-archetype tech. As you can see, Landscraper, Goldilocks, really cool. Vespairr went for a different strategy. They're just playing classic Nobleknights, by the way. Not Infer Nobleknights, but Nobleknights. So they can just do equip spells and beat up. So let's see. Well, Terraforming into Magical Meltdown because Invocation into that, into Coquetus, which is why I'm playing Oppressed People, because Coquetus can attack from defense. So he summoned Pelennor. Also, I'm playing Aquamador. Yep, nope, this is unfortunate. So, okay, so what we did there was we activated Gwynethfiar, who gets to equip. And then, until Noble Arms are needed once again, was used to excavate and get stuff. That's okay, we're doing defensive damage. I'd used Alistair's discard effect. And then attacked with Coquetus. So we banish Noble Arms. We're gonna mill. Or excavate, technically. We excavate into Merlin. To Bedwar. Oh, we did find... Oh, okay. And then we've gone into Custon, who bounced some of our spells into traps. And I've made a second Coquetus. And I beat up that guy. We're doing some equip spells, but it's still not quite enough to get over the Coquetus. And I unfortunately bamboozled myself because Noble Arms are really annoying. And I did not get to use my thing. So Boar's excavated, did some stuff. And I've got my Alistair back, so I can do that thing. Chalice, recover, Clarent, clink. Caliburn, clink. Ow. And now I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm dead. That's why I play Royal Magic Library, because I lose, because there's... this stratagem is kind of consistent. This is a problem I've noticed with challenges, is that, if your opponents are galaxy brain enough to find an archetype they want to use, they win. Which it means that I always lose, because I don't... I've made a lot of archetype decks. I was talking about this the other night. I'm like, no, you guys don't understand. You know, you'll see some replays later from last night. I actually got some recent ones. Hold on. Okay, are we going again? All right. Wow, it's already been 15 minutes, and I've done, like, 3 replays. Well, we're about halfway through. Yeah, so basically, like, you're going to see some Dragunity versus Thunder Dragon, or Axe is like, oh, yeah, Thunder Dragons are really cool, they're great. And I'm like, yeah, Axe, I know. I made a Thunder Dragon deck, like, 2 months ago. I played it for probably about a week before I moved on to another idea, because we move through ideas pretty fast. Like, there's a few designs that have stuck for me that I really like to refine, but there's a lot of fun to be had in trying new stuff. Maybe I'm just camera cursed. I talk about this joke. Like, every time I've tried to do a challenge with Vespairr that I thought would work, I get absolutely blasted. Kind of like this, but not really. Like, I had a decent strat, but it was a very, very old school style. Oh, I'm going to take, like, 4 different things that are unrelated and do stuff. Whereas, and obviously that loses to synergy altogether. Just because I wasn't playing around the equip spell meta. I really should have had Harpy's Feather Duster. But it's always interesting to see, which is probably why we don't do challenges as much, because I don't actually find them entertaining, because people still win the Yu-Gi-Oh way. Anyway. Let's do another thing that's different. This will be very short, since it's called OTK. But this is going to be me playing Dark Magician, and Vespairr is trying to tune up a zombie deck. So as you can see, Zombos. As you can see, Dark Magicians. Yeah, I've opened with 2 Magician Souls and a Secrets of Dark Magic. You can see why I win. So okay. Set Secrets, which is Fusion or Ritual, if you use a Dark Magician. It's pretty bullshit. Magician Souls, great tech card. Actually really good in Dark Magician decks. Because you can send a spellcaster from your deck to your graveyard, and then either special summon it, if you're going to do, like, link fodder and plays, or you just need extra specials, or you can special summon that card from your graveyard. So I have ditched Dark Magician Girl, I summoned Dark Magician Girl, I set Magician's Navigation. Terraforming, pop secrets, and ditch my other Magician Souls to get the Dark Magicians. I can't believe it took them this long to make this. So, there's the Dark Magicians. Summon a Gozuki. Millie Unizombie. Foolish Burial that. But I got to search. They activate Zombie World. I activate Magician's Navigation. Which lets me special those 2 guys. We're going for the Synchro plays into Shogun Saga. Dark Magician gets popped. I get to pop. Dark Burning. Negate, go into Magi. Rank up into Eben. punch for game with 3 Dark Magicians and 1 Ebon Illusion. Turns over. It's easy as that, guys. Just summon all your Dark Magicians and win. Yeah, there's no real need to replay there. I just used the fact that Dark Magician decks like to summon a lot of Dark Magicians. I summoned 3 Dark Magicians, and I exploded the enemy. Dark magic, everybody. Alright, so let's get into some of those Dragunity ones I talked about. They will be pretty fast, as you can see. So, and I should preface this. I think I have some of those replays, but they're lower down. But this is after about 30 minutes of me trying other lower spec decks versus Axe playing Thunder Dragons, which is actually a very good deck and very nostalgia heavy if you're into that. You know, you can actually play the legit OG Thunder Dragons in there. But I got my ass kicked for like 30 minutes before I'm like, actually, wait, I have a high spec deck. I did this Dragunity deck based on a video Hardleg Joe did recently, and I was like, well, that's an interesting strategy. I took my own spin on it. I included a couple of other cards because I don't necessarily, you know, everybody's got their own opinions on what's good for like filling in the rest of a couple cards. I did my kind of my own thing. I went a little more pure. But it's still pretty tuned up to be like decently modern. So let's get into it. And I may actually have to pause. Let me swap because Axe started this, I think. Okay, so also, by the way, much like Hardleg, I intended this deck to go second. So Axe summons Batteryman Solar and sets a Thunder Dragon trap. You discard Ramius, Twin Twisters. And then, so, what I did there was I played Dragunity of the Hurricane. This is a new card. It's super great. If your opponent controls a monster, so whenever you go second, basically, you get to summon a Tuna and another Dragunity out your deck. I play Glow so I can add Mistletoe, because I've already got Armogram in there. Right, and then we tune into Vajrana. Vajrana recovers Kaus. Kaus's effect is to unequip himself if he's equipped, and he is a tuner. That is not a once per turn at all, not even a once per card. So you can just keep doing him. So we recycle him back up with Vajrana, which lets us step up into Vespairr. Because Kaus can also be used as a level 4. So I was able to go from 6 to 10. And we've got one of our boss monsters out on turn 2. We attack Batteryman. We banish it so he can't use it. He discards a Thunder Dragon, adds a Thunder Dragon. Tributes Thunder Dragon. So he can get Wyvern Buster, summons Dragon Duo. Can't do anything. My turn. Discard Remus, add Dragon Ravine. Now, so Dragon Duo, who is kind of a retrain of Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, has a mandatory effect where if a monster effect is activated in hand, it gains 300 attack. Vespairr has a once per turn negate, so I was able to bait Axe into doing it. I discard Graham because he can go from the graveyard, banish 2, summon Graham, play Kaus. Tribute Kaus to special summon Mistletoe, get Kaus back, summon Ascalon. And Ascalon being my other big boss monster, depending on what combo you want to do. And then we attack for game. Axe actually asked if I needed to go that far, and I was like, no, I need to make sure I win it this turn, because you might have a comeback. And there you go. That's how you win as Dragunities. Going second, turn 4. Alright, and then let's show a different one, which might be a little more complex. It goes another couple of turns. Just go ahead and get in there. Swap around. Yeah, this is a much better example of the going second meme. Alright, so Axe is doing Thunder Dragon stuff. Discard Thunder Dragons, get more Thunder Dragons. He's playing some Chaos Tech in here, which I really liked. I actually did this to my own Thunder deck, because Thunder Dragons are dark and light, which means you can put Chaos Engines in them. It's great. I love it. So he's playing Wyvern Buster and, what's the other one? Collapse Serpent. He's also playing Aloof Lupine because he wanted some filler, which has some banishing effect to reload the banish zone because Thunder Dragons play around with that. And it's also a dark. Alright, so he's summoned 2, end. Alright. So we're starting with a Lightning Storm, which is the ultimate go second card. It's a Raigeki or a Harpy's Feather Duster that you can play at 3 because you can only activate once per turn. It's a hard once per turn. And it only works if you control no face-up cards. So he's going to activate a Dragon Dark in his hand as a quick effect to discard it, load that up. Adds a card from his Banish Zone. Adds Collapse Serpent. I summon Sonatus. I use Sonatus' effect to discard Divine Lance to get Kaus to start the Kaus climb. Kaus is summoned. Kaus goes into Vajrana. Vajrana activates. Pull Kaus from graveyard. Equip Kaus. Unequip Kaus. Ascalon. He sets a card. He summons Collapse Serpent. He tries to activate Thunder Dragon Fusion because that would be really, really bad for me. I use my Archetype negate Dragunity Purgatory. Because I've got a Synchro monster, so I negate. And I gain attack. Summon Sonatus. Ow. Because Dragon Matrix is a wall. A Solar, mills to deck. Get out the Link. Some Summoner. Try to activate a trap card. Negate, just because I'm like, I don't want him to do anything. Ascalon gets even bigger. Activate Sonatus' effect to discard Lance again. He recovers Solar, though. So I've got, or not recover Lance, activate Kaus' effect with Sonatus. Into Vajrana. Re-equip Kaus. Unequip Kaus. Alright, Bear. Negate. And pop him. And that's how you win as Dragunities again. Alright. And to be fair to me as well, this was after I'd seen Axe play this deck several times, so I knew a lot of his tactics. In general, not like his specific hardballing, but yeah. And just the whole purpose of the deck is that hopefully no matter what hand you draw, you can turn it into Kaus to go hard. And yeah, I think that's everything. Video's under 30 minutes. We'll see how that does. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I'll see you with more YGO stuff the other day. I'm actually planning on doing something a little special, a couple of streams for now on my birthday. I'll figure something out, though. I gotta think of the format. So, bye, everybody. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. And support us on Patreon.